make the continuous conversation persist after the virtual meeting ends. First, this is a Google Calendar event. Go to Google Calendar event, create a meeting, add the Google Meet conferencing, and from the gear icon, it opens the settings for you. Then you should uncheck the waiting room and make sure that the host controls for ongoing chat is on. Save these settings and join the meet. Remember to send a message. So these are the steps, and let's dive in detail. This is a beautified slide with Gemini. I'll skip if you prefer to see it like icons. Here you start from calendar, then you go to the video meet and settings, so you will recognize easily how many settings are there to double check. I go immediately to the waiting room because that was on the list why the ongoing chat is not working. And I suggest that you start with unchecking the waiting room first, but don't forget it here. And it's off. When it's off, the ongoing chat is working. Make sure that here the host controls have this new feature, ongoing meeting chat on, turned on. And okay, so the messages we send here in our meeting will persist after the chat ends. That's the innovation. You see in this slide that there are two persons in the meeting, two participants, and the meeting messages are synced between the chat and the meet. And note that conversation is managed by the host. So in both controls by the meeting organizer. And then if you are in the meeting right now, if Peggy and Bob, who are also co-hosts in our meeting today, check the continuous meeting chat, they will not be able to do anything now, not even me, even if I'm the owner and creator and developer or CEO, whatnot, not even the president. It is not a button that is active. You cannot change from inside the meeting. You need to go back to the calendar event and toggle it and turn it off from there. What's interesting, this is a tool mainly for businesses. So everyone in the organization are reading and participating. But when you have external guests, they can text and read the messages from the moment they join the meeting until it ends. As soon as they leave the meeting, they will not be able to access this chat. Continuous chat is not for external guests. That's the confusing part because, if you go to someone's premises and live, you would like to know how it's continuing with the talks, negotiations, but you will have no class. I mean, via this video messaging, Google Meet. So the prerequisites to start with from admin controls. First, Gemini for Google Meet needs to be, the service needs to be turned on. You go to admin console, to Google Applications for Workspace and turn it on. I recommend working with a group or department. That's the most easy way to set permissions. You see now for OnEBoard, our group, I've set it precisely the Gemini with Google Meet to work for OnEBoard group. Here it's, you see when it's not set for the group, it says not set, otherwise it's applied locally. Now it's applied locally, and here's the meeting. Then there's manage spaces. Again, from the admin console, you can manage these spaces, even the continuous chat. When you open it in continuous meeting conversation, here in the meeting, you open it in Google Chat, it's under direct messages. It's not a space, but you see in the admin console, under the meeting spaces management, you can delete these group conversations. Here's the list, and specifically, you can manage from here. And also there's another setting for groups with business that says turning it off will make it impossible for any group to preserve the history of the conversation. So take care to double check this setting just in case your continuous conversation isn't working. Check this setting from the admin console on groups for business.